Okay, psoas and iliacus you can't palpate, but psoas and iliacus, psoas comes from the lower five lumbar vertebrae and the thoracic vertebrae. It passes under the inguinal ligament, which is here, and it goes to the lesser trochanter, so you're not going to be able to palpate psoas and iliacus. Sartorius you can palpate, and it comes from the ASIS, and it goes, I'm not going to draw the top bit, but it goes down like that. So you can palpate sartorius. Rectus femoris comes from the AIIS and the acetabulum, and it passes down the anterior of the thigh, and you can palpate that. Vastus medialis is going to be the one on the inside of the knee here. Lateralis is going to be the one on the outside. Intermedius you can't palpate. Tensor fasciae lata you could palpate. If you ask the person to abduct and internally rotate, you'll feel it up here. Okay. The adductors, the easiest one to feel is going to be adductor longus. So if you ask the person to abduct the leg, you'll feel, or you'll see a tendon sticking out. That's adductor longus. And you can also feel adductor magnus, where it attaches to the adductor tubercle there. Other than that, on the front of the leg, you're not going to feel an awful lot. Working your way down, you've got tibialis anterior, which goes down here like this. So the muscle belly starts here, and the muscle goes to the base of the first metatarsal and the medial cuneiform, so you can feel the belly and the tendon. The peronei you can palpate and you can feel. So peroneus longus goes down the lateral side, under the sole of the foot, and it everts and plantar flexes. And peroneus brevis comes from lower down and goes to the base of the fifth metatarsal, so you can feel that one as well. Tibialis posterior, you can only palpate the tendon here on the inside of the leg. Okay. Would you flip over for me, please? Okay. Gluteus maximus you can palpate. So gluteus maximus comes from the sacrum, the ilium, sacral tuberous, sacrospinous ligaments, and it passes downwards and laterally, and it wraps around here. So you can feel the bust of belly. It doesn't correspond to the gluteal fold. The gluteal fold goes that way. Gluteus maximus goes across that. So gluteus maximus you can palpate. I won't draw it on it. The hamstrings come from the ischial tuberosity, and they split here at the apex of the popliteal fossa, pretty much. So biceps femoris goes down the lateral side of the leg to the head of the fibula. Semitendinosus and semimembranosus are pretty much together, and they go down the medial side. So they extend the hip, flex the knee, and rotate. You can palpate gastrocnemius. It's got two heads. One comes from that was your stomach rumbling. Was that your stomach rumbling? You're still doing it. Get it out, girl. Get it out. Okay, edit that bit out. Okay. The gastrocnemius has got two heads, medial and lateral. You can feel that, and it goes down to the Achilles tendon. And then soleus is underneath there. So soleus is kind of deep to gastrocnemius. They're the ones that you can feel mainly. You can't really palpate popliteals. Obviously underneath that you've got other muscles. You've got flexor hallucis longus, flexor digitorum longus, but apart from the tendons in the foot, you can't really palpate the muscle bellies there. Good?